As Beijing deals with severe air pollution, as we've seen here on the program, China facing a new problem related to that.
Yeah, Shanghai customs officials say they have seized close to 120,000 counterfeit face masks. Masks are often worn to help ward off the toxins found in air pollution, but these fake ones are cheaply made and, of course, offer little protection, if any. I want to get to our next guest, who is pushing for better testing and more effective masks. Wallace Leung from Hong Kong Polytechnic University joining me live via Skype from Hong Kong. Great to see you. Appreciate your time. So first off, let's start with how much protection, fake or not, do these surgical-looking masks give to people when it comes to air pollution? Because that's the type of mask we seem to see most people wearing in China and around Asia.
Okay, maybe to straight answer the question, I would say conventional face masks, which are typically made of microfibers, they can only provide a 20% to 30% protection. What it means is about 70 to 80% of the particles or gases will basically infiltrate into the body. Okay. One of the reasons is like the microfibers, they are typically made out of fibers which are 1 micrometer, 10 micrometers. And essentially, the particles that which we are talking about are much smaller, 100 times smaller. They are 10 nanometers to 100 nanometers. But when they collide, they can actually grow bigger. And then when they grow bigger, they can actually grow into bigger particles, which are actually reflecting the light, causing the smog. But what I'm more concerned is not only are these particles which cause smog, but also the original particles, which are 10 to 100 nanometers, because they're so small, they can get into our body very readily, even into our bloodstream and nervous system, causing all kinds of diseases.
That's really concerning. You're saying 70 to 80% of the particles, the tiny pollutants in the air, are still getting into the system, even with these masks, these white surgical masks that we see many people wear. But what about the fake masks then? I mean, if people purchase those, were they getting no protection at all? I mean, you said for the other ones about 30%. What about for the fake masks?
I would say they are under 5%.
Wow. What do you recommend in lieu of these surgical masks? Should they be wearing respirators, or is there a different kind of brand that they can be looking out for that will give them way more protection than just 30% from the air pollution?
Well, I mean, I think obviously people think about respirators, but if anyone who have wear a respirator before, they will understand that they are hardly able to breathe. It's almost like bumping your face against a solid wall, even though you get 100% protection, but then you can hardly breathe. So the whole issue that you brought up is very interesting. It's like one want to actually get good protection, but at the same time can breathe. So what we have done was like in the past years, we have actually developed a very interesting technology in which we made face masks out of nanofibers. These are fibers which are 100 to 300 nanometers. They are 1/10 the size of the conventional face mask. They can be used very effectively to capture these particles. But in order to make them breathe easily, what we have done is we developed what we call multi-layering technology, to space out these nanofibers so that they can achieve both objectives. Or get good protection, and at the same time, you can breathe very easily.
Very nice. So these masks, just quickly, made from these nanofibers, when might they be available on the market?
Good question. We have been working with a company, Avalon. We have actually licensed the technology. We have been working very close with them. We expect that we should be able to roll out those at least those prototypes, demonstration units this month, and then hopefully we will be getting them ready maybe in half a year's time, or hopefully even sooner.